Y'all,
what the hell?
What the hell? Welcome back to Upstairs Neighbors, and we have actual royalty.
100%, like the red carpet out, bitch. We don't move departments, like fuck.
We literally don't move departments to like make this
It is a different
happen.
set, huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was, okay.
Well, we usually film in that corner.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like,
and we needed the other corner, like,
and we need to wake it up.
You know, because
Unlocked
Dom
a new
lives.
corner.
Thank you. Dom lives in a 5-bedroom, like literally. Like I'm like, yeah.
New corner, who dis? You guys, like, they don't even need an introduction for real, because y'all already know, like, what it's giving. But please welcome to the stage, Drew and Deison. Like,
real multiverse tease. Like I'm like, wait, hey guys, what the like period.
no, like in a serious way.
In a serious way.
Because I be watching y'all's podcast, like keying with y'all in my bathroom, and so now that you guys are here IRL, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah,
that's how I feel
what
about
we
your
gonna
guys.
Yeah, same. I feel like because obviously we know you really well,
Yes.
but it feels
We
like
know
I've
Dom
done
really well.
because when I'm literally wearing a wig and I'm bald, I'm like, guys, stop. Like I'm about to take my wig off.
That's
so sweet. No, loving you guys horribly, and thanks for being here. And I'm like glad to finally be like connected for real.
Oh my gosh,
you know what I
same.
mean?
You're
Like on
honored.
some real
Literally
shit.
same.
On some
and
real shit.
me and Dom go way back. Dom was the first podcast I was ever on.
No, like, and
Wake it
that,
up.
and that,
Ever.
I was like, that's a star.
I saw that woman and I said, get her in my office.
I mean,
that
she
girl in my
literally-
That's a star.
I was like, she been a star, but I was like, I need a key with like we need a key.
And I was
Horribly.
honored. And then we keyed, and it was love at first sight. Look
It
at
was
us
literally
now.
love at first sight. We keyed hard as hell, and that was like what 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
which
Literally.
is actually
it was
insane.
2021. Yeah.
Yes.
It's insane. 4
It's
years.
crazy.
No, it's literally insane, and now we're here.
I love girls.
I know, sisterhood.
Like that's the real shit. Like, I'm like, wait, that's how it's sweet.
Love girls.
Loving girls horribly, like y'all know the vibe. So yeah, no, we literally just be on this bitch like hella running it like whatever. But guys, I have to tell a story because I literally texted Dom last night because I'm sorry. Like let's just get into it, bro. On my soul, bro. I literally almost fucking killed somebody yesterday, and I texted Dom at 11. I know. Oh, no clickbait, like no clickbait, because realty. What had happened was I was driving home from this thing, doesn't matter, and I was just driving down the fucking street, like going like 40, 50, and I literally, oh my god, I looked up, me retelling it like, wait, this is actually kind of scary. I literally look up, and this kid is like skateboarding down this hill, like. Well, hold on.
Sorry.
Compassion.
Sorry.
He's literally skateboarding down this hill, and he like, I don't know if he didn't see me or like maybe he thought he was gonna like turn fast enough or something, but like he literally like, I don't know what it's called. Like he like turned his board like that hella hard and like ate shit, like literally like smacked the floor and like his skate. It's not funny. He's laughing.
Why are you laughing? Talking to yourself?
I'm sorry.
I gasped.
No, I'm like smiling hella hard. I'm like, oh.
Girl, who's laughing?
Like who said that? Like who said that? No, but he like his board like went under my car out the other side, and I like hit the brakes hella hard. Like he was like laying on the floor, and I like rolled down my window, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like. And I like drove off in a skateboard, and here's what I do. Just over the skateboard. And then I like hit this thing, and it was weird. But
crazy, yeah.
It was just fucked up because. Okay, and if I didn't, well, I didn't kill him, so it's not an if, I promise. Yeah. But like, I didn't kill him, but like, it definitely gave. I texted Dom and I was like, I definitely like before and after his shit because he like got up and he had this like pack of Pacificos.
Oh damn!
Crazy story to tell the guy.
What if he fell though and you rolled down your window and he was just laying there? He's like, I don't even care. Like I'm trying not to give you the ick. You don't want to give you the ick. So you're like,
It's whatever.
And I would, and no shade, but like, and I'm not even saying I'm like Brittany Jean, like hella like bust down, but like. If I ate shit on the road and somebody rolled down their window and they were even like a 7, I'd be like,
Yeah,
no, for real.
humiliated. I mean, I've gotten hit by a car while riding my bike, and it's humiliating. And what I did was I stood up. And
yeah,
I
you're
picked up-
attacking her community.
Yeah, so I was like, actually, I'm glad you brought that up.
people who've been
this is
hit.
really important
Just made
to
aware.
my
I was
lore.
just made aware. Yeah.
Right.
No,
But
and
I
I
like
was in
picked up my
solidarity.
bike, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, sorry about that, and tried to walk around the car. It was so because it's embarrassing. What
Yeah,
do you
she
do?
said sorry about that.
I was like,
I didn't know. And as the driver, you know what I mean? Like perspectives, like I
POV.
didn't
my POV.
These are the conversations we need to be having.
because I was like, first of all, I was glad I didn't fucking kill him, and second of all,
right.
it was just like awky as fuck because the skateboard like went down the street, and I knew he was shook because he like stood up and he just like walked across the street, and I was like, should I Like, I just, like, watched his skateboard, like, go in front of him, and I was like, sir, like, you're bored? Like, well, he gave it
your
up
vehicle.
that day. He was like, you're gonna walk all the way? Like, okay. Like,
Well, no, and he like had to call a girl that don't be playing about him. Like I know he called like
my God.
literally he called like 4 bitches he's missing horribly who
Yeah.
literally have him on a, like a no call list.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I know.
because it's like not to victim blame for real, right? Like
Yeah.
Mona, but like
No, but yeah, let's talk about it.
skaters be doing too much.
No,
I
I
was gonna
agree.
say.
I feel the same thing about people that drive motorcycles. Like I'm like, what are we doing?
They're doing the most.
What are we doing?
I've always said that I would never marry a man who rides a motorcycle because
You're
it's
so real
like,
for that, yeah.
you don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah.
Like, it's about us.
Yeah.
What about
Right.
trust?
What about
Yeah.
that? No, seriously though, because I'd literally be like, oh, so you don't give a fuck if you died tomorrow? That's crazy, because I care.
Yeah.
Versus-
I
Right.
care horribly.
But whatever. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
No,
His
that shit made me
life.
shook up, like,
His
super
life.
first.
His life. Whatever.
What about his wife? Like,
Aw.
What about her, bitch? What about her?
what about her?
Like, if I was dating... If I was dating like a skateboarding man who like specifically did like hills like that, you know what I mean? Because they exist. Like in San Francisco, they do like
Yeah.
specifically hills. I would be sitting by the window every day, like y'all would think I was like a war woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd hella be
A
sitting by the
military
window,
wife.
military wife.
like fuck.
There's also something about it that I'm like, okay, that's enough.
I think like you
Like
want
when they're
attention
going
so
down
bad.
big hills,
yeah.
it's like, okay. Also, there's no not like icky way to fall off a skateboard.
Yeah, at all.
So, you know, like when they take those really big steps when they're trying to get.
I'm humiliated.
If anything, I saved you. You falling, I would have rather fell immediately than like stumble for 20
Sure.
yards. You know what I'm saying?
No, that
And then
bitch,
eat shit. That's why I
that
said
six
you.
pack had him like.
Like, I was like, when you
Well.
rolled down your window, I bet you he was just like, I don't even care.
No, he really hit me with silence.
Slight work. That was like slight work.
Yeah.
For me.
Slight work.
I don't
He
care
was
at
like,
all.
you didn't see the kickflip before I started.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
like,
no.
please, are you kidding me?
I was like,
I did
no,
an
no, no.
ollie right before that. You missed it, but
Literally,
whatever.
bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't.
He said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
girl.
And I hope so.
You're talking to a skateboard head.
Right.
A skater
I'm
boy.
like, and that's why like they're canceled. Like for real. Like that used to be my crew.
Yeah.
have the
That's right.
Like,
See?
shout out-
the proof is in the pudding.
Shout out
Yeah.
Beatrice. But like no, like for real, like that I really used to think, well, and hey, never say never.
Never say never. Never say
Never
never.
say never.
Never say never.
Because skaters are bad as fuck, but it's because they got too loose. Like they got two screws
Yeah,
loose.
they don't
like,
give a fuck though.
They don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Because I also dated a skater, and I literally used to be at the park like, "You got it, babe." Like, shake it. I was like this. I was like this. That's mine. That's mine.
You're a wag, but
No.
for skateboarders.
And it's literally, it's genuinely you watching them fall like 20 times an hour,
Yeah.
trying to like get a trick, and
You're
just
stronger
sitting
than
there,
me.
like,
Yeah.
He
At
would've
the time,
lost
I thought
me
it was
after
hot.
I would've
You start like
like-
telling him what he's doing wrong. You're like, no, your core is not activated, babe. You're not doing it right.
No, I'm like, if y'all don't give me an iPad and like shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
if I'm like literally
Yeah.
gonna be at the skate park
With
like
my
watching-
headphones, yeah.
like I
Yeah.
literally need to be like drawing on my iPad, like don't even
Yeah.
play. with
You're
me
playing
for
Good
real.
Pizza, Great
Yeah.
Pizza.
AAA game on there.
Oh my god, good pizza, great pizza.
Have you played Good Coffee, Bad Coffee, or Good? There's a coffee version of it, and it's really
Jason
fun.
showed me the Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
Yeah.
It's really
My
fun.
new bit has been carrying my iPad and taking pictures with it. I forgot it today. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna take it to Coachella every day and take at least one
Right.
picture every day.
Wait,
Wait, get the wake up.
And it's
Guys,
like too big. So
Put it on the
it's
lanyard, like
funny.
put it on the
Put it on
lanyard,
the
fuck it, whatever.
lanyard.
Like
crossbody
whatever.
one.
No, like whatever. Like I'd be like,
My wristband scanner things on there.
No, literally, you're like, excuse me. Her first, like
that's tea. That's tea as fuck.
Literally.
I broke my Apple Pencil, so ever since then I gave up.
I feel that.
Because I used to be in Good Pizza, Great Pizza, like
Yeah.
making generational wealth.
I literally have my Apple Pencil behind my ear like I work there. I'm like,
No,
oh,
hella.
another order. Yeah, gluten free. All right, here we go. Yeah.
God, I love that.
what can I
game.
get you? What can I get you?
Literally.
That no, like at night when I clock in for my shift.
Yeah.
At night.
They don't know
Yeah.
the battles I fight.
No.
They
No
don't,
idea.
bro. They really. Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
what I do online, that's my day job.
Yeah.
They have no idea. I'm a woman of the night. Playing Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
The overnight pizza bakery, bitch. Like I'm like, well, who else gonna serve y'all this late? I don't know. It's gotta be me.
No, I like make a vlog like what I do, like my 5 to 9, like after
yeah,
my
9 to
5, my 9 to 5 after my 5.
And it's me hitting my pen in my bed playing Good Pizza, Great Pizza with Bob's Burgers on way too
You're
loud.
like tying up your hair, like shit.
Yeah.
Hella
I have a
fucking
hairnet. Yeah.
No, I'm like having
It's
some-
me absolutely balls deep in a high playing
Yeah.
Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
Thank
I'm
you.
like, you just don't understand.
It's just like really important. Yeah. It's just really
No,
important. to my culture,
missing.
like
Yeah.
truly.
Wait, can I say really quick?
Yes.
Yesterday, I saw a clip of your guys' podcast come on my For You page, and it was you guys talking about
older.
Cillian Murphy. And all the comments were like, you guys lost me with this one.
No, right.
Which I just
judgment.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand like what was so me like looking at the camera. I'm like, I don't understand like what was
Just
so
confused, yeah.
horrifying about that.
There's a real divisive topic in the comments.
I mean, he
saw.
has a polarizing face.
Right.
It's
It's like a Barry Keoghan face.
Yeah.
They just think he's hot. And then all the comments
Right.
were like, you're so
No, he
not.
scares me.
crazy.
I don't get that, but that's
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
People have been saying this.
He's too much. I don't like it.
Ooh.
And I'm a lesbian, so it doesn't really matter, but like
Right.
it's still too
No,
much.
but you have the most
that
honest
means-
eye. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like,
like-
let me sit this, that. Like, it's biological.
yeah.
It's
He
biological.
said, Alexa played Dance for You by Beyonce.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings this morning when Dawn was like, they're divided in the comments. I was like, what? Like, I was like,
A house
wait.
divided cannot stand.
Serious. No,
Guys,
serious.
This is
serious.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous for multiple reasons, but the biggest one being, like, they're genuinely like. Here's the thing, right?
Wake it up.
I think it's a little aura. It's a little like if you
Right.
see
It
him
is
as
aura based.
It's Riz.
It depends
Sure.
who you've seen him as.
I
too.
agree.
He's
I
played
agree.
So many like Tommy Shelby from the Peaky Blinders.
Right, for
The
real.
Peaky Blinders.
No, you're real for that. I get that.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
him
I'm
and
like-
Oppenheimer, I go, no, that's okay.
Well, because that was and
a
see, we're
period
ending
piece.
ageism. I love that he's
So now
older
we're
than
talking
that.
ageism. Right.
Because I'm like, I love that he's older than that, but yeah, that's not his highlight reel.
Sure, I
That's
get
not who
that.
I'm talking about when I'm like, oh my God, Cillian, like, you know what I mean? Like, personally, but I mean, I
You're
don't
like,
know.
oh, the A-bomb. Oh,
Oh, like when you did that.
Equations, whoa.
And I
When you
guess
did that, it was
just has
so
me
hot.
shook. I'm just like, he's like literally, and I'm in a glass. I'm not even in a glass house. Like I'm literally standing in a field, like no fucking house. And I say this, and I know, but like he's literally just like a white guy.
Well, and
Like
that's what I
what's
was gonna
so
say.
divisive about like him specifically? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Someone said in the comments, they're like, he's just so Aryan. And I was like, oh.
They said clock my tea back.
I was like, Aryan? I was like,
Now you're making me feel guilty.
I was like, Aryan?
What?
Oh wow!
When
And
they
I'm like
said,
this.
and he's so, I was like,
No, and I'm silent.
I'm like, cut this mic off.
I'm
cut this mic
silent.
off.
I'm silent.
And I'm like, y'all should fuck with him because
No, exactly.
I'm like, don't even, after I saw that comment, I was like, okay.
No, like I'm
Okay.
literally like anyway. I don't.
You're like, anyway.
No, I'm
Suddenly,
like,
I don't know how to read.
I don't
Literally.
know. I never said that. Like
You
I don't
said,
know.
I
It's
wish
just
I
weird.
knew what this comment said.
no, I was like,
Damn, me and this chair hella like. Sorry guys. Sorry if you can hear that.
well,
Like
it's giving
I
this,
sat in the one with the hole in it. It's okay.
no, like the wig about to bust through. Because this
Yeah.
came out in like Oppenheimer.
This one
day.
already had a hole.
This one from the Oppenheimer.
The Aryan days.
Wow.
I'm like I can't bite.
Well, you can. Divas, you guys are going to Coachella.
Yes, we are.
I feel like that's when I
Jealous.
like see you girls.
Yeah.
Like that's when I like am like, and you guys are like in the artist section. I'm like, no.
Last time we went was the first time we had ever done artists.
Yeah.
Because we've gone, I've gone as like, before I did this, we went before I did this for a living.
Yeah, we went
As like
GA,
normal
yeah.
GA. She's actually got to
went
watch
GA.
Beachella, which I'm so
Yeah, that
jealous
was the first
of.
year was when Beyonce went. It was crazy.
Yeah. She saw that like live.
Yeah.
That's insane.
The ancient texts.
Yeah,
No,
like
she was
literally.
crying.
I
That's
wish
like
I was
someone you
there when the
never think
pyramids
you're
were built
gonna
too.
see.
Literally.
That's gag.
That is so gaggy.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like,
we've been like GA, we've been VIP, and then artist was the first time we went like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, not last year, but the year before. And it was cool.
and it's fun.
It was fun. Is it infinitely better because there's more space to walk? Yes.
Yes.
But I will say, like, there is absolutely no bars and no food back there. So like anytime you want to do that, you have to go into VIP anyway. So it's technically just VIP.
It's VIP
Like, it's all the
with
same.
like a golf cart.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is we didn't learn how to use those till like the second to last day.
Fuck
So
yeah.
we were
So I'm
just
like, why are me and Camila Cabello both confused on how to get on the golf
Yeah,
cart?
she,
It's like
she
one
asked
of us
us for
should know what to
instructions
do.
how to get on the
Yeah.
golf carts.
Well,
and
I don't
was
know,
like,
girl. Yeah.
I actually don't work here, but I'm sure someone else.
I know.
And I know she wasn't talking to me like I was a helper.
We all have beers in our hands. I'm like, we're not. We don't
I
work
was like,
here.
girl,
So.
I have a 32-inch icy blonde bust down on.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not the queen for
Yeah.
you.
No.
Right.
I don't have
Hell
that
no.
info.
I don't have
Personally.
that info. But like, I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
If I did, I would give it to you.
Ask Sean.
Who we also saw there.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
Sean.
Wake it up right.
I'm like, pour one out.
Shawn
Missing him horribly.
Mendes.
Oh yeah, we did see him.
We did see him.
Yeah, I
We saw them
forgot.
together. Oh. The spirits were mad at me.
Like he's in his apartment, like
Shawn
fuck
Mendes,
was
we
that?
love
What
you.
was that? Wait, y'all, okay,
The
y'all.
spirit of Sean Mendes.
No, because
is
those
here.
are the real ancient texts, bitch. Like
Real.
for real, for
Yeah.
real.
You know what's
like,
funny is when we saw them together, like everybody could see them. It wasn't like we were the only ones
Yeah, yeah,
witnessing it.
yeah.
But then when there was a bunch of TikToks of people filming them like messing around or whatever in the crowd, like you could see them very openly. They weren't being secretive about it.
During Bad Bunny's set.
During Bad Bunny's set, yeah. When they were filming them, you can see my man and his brother standing in the background of almost all of them because they were like this close to them. And because they were like really going at it, they kept moving to the side. And so there are TikToks, I swear to God, I feel like I've saved them, where you can see my man and my brother-in-law and they're kind of just like,
Scooching over. Yeah.
they keep like inching to
so
the left
funny.
because they're like, dude, come on, man. Like, it like, feels like a...
During Bad Bunny.
during Bad Bunny.
During Bad
and just
Bunny.
in public, like the idea of being like perceived like that in public. Like if I saw like a phone like facing me, I'd literally be like,
No, and then they were like frolicking, like they were having fun because they were
Yeah, they
as
were.
drunk
But
as
they
we
weren't
were.
being
Yeah.
secretive is my point.
No, like she was like
Right.
jumping and they were running around. Like it was really interesting to watch.
But it was
And-
so funny. Like looking
Yeah.
at the TikToks and I could see my man and my brother-in-law in the background.
no, because that hella be me. Like I'd be like, guys, stop. Oh my God. Like
No,
guys,
I
we're
like be
here.
in the back,
What?
like just like smiling into the camera. I'm
No,
like,
like put yourself into history. You know what I'm saying? Because like when they look back, like they're gonna be like, "That's me. That's your grandpa
I was
right there."
You see
that? In
I was
her
there
story.
in her story.
Yeah, some
In her
people, some
story.
people want to make
her
out during
story.
Bad Bunny. Some people fight with their boyfriend like I did.
Yeah.
So
and you know what? Like, we need you guys. You people who fight with their significant other at
representation
Coachella,
is important.
Representation.
that is a huge part of the culture.
I agree.
You know
That's
what
what
I
you're
mean?
seeing. You're seeing like drunk girls and you're seeing couples fight every single day.
Right.
That's some real shit.
I
you
will
said.
say the desert brings out
Something
the worst.
scary. Yeah.
Guys, there's still time to take us. Okay?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I love Coachella. I love Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And I would love
I can't
to
wait
see
to
her.
see.
Ooh,
Put
nah.
your mother.
No, she about to do some crazy shit.
She
Like
about
I'm really
to literally
excited.
be hanging from the like knee
No.
dress.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Like,
I'm your biggest fan. Oh,
No, hella.
break it up. But no, the desert truly brings out the worst in me every year. Like I'm like there's mud. It's not even dust. It's actually mud
Yeah.
up there.
Right.
It's hot as fuck, and I'm just like I'm a sweaty person.
Me too.
I sweat very fast. I bought. I'm a victim of TikTok shop.
We
I
all-
literally
we all
bought.
are, yeah.
You know, have you guys seen the ads? Maybe not. But I'm like, they're literally like, it's as strong as an air conditioning unit, and it's just like a standalone fan.
Is it as strong as an AC unit?
No, and it's
No, it's not actually.
no, and it's loud as fuck. It's one of those like fans where you just like hold it. Me like changing the gears, but like literally the top one, it'll cool you down, but it's loud as fuck. So like.
So now you're sweaty and,
And
you have
embarrassed.
attention.
No,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you're
everyone's
embarrassed.
mad as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, bitch, turn it down. Like, can't hear shit in this fucking tent right now.
The worst part about being a sweaty person is like when you know you're sweating and you're trying to cool down and you're trying to also mingle. Like there are people going, I know people mean, and I know this is meant like with good intention.
Oh, I know
But
what you're
it's
about to
always
say.
like yeah, it's kind of hot in here, isn't it? When they say that to me to make me feel better, I always go, I'm honestly freezing. I wish I had a jacket.
Right.
Oh, it's so chilly in here.
So why would you mind? That
I have
pisses
sweat
me
going down my
off.
face.
Right. It's when they say, "Oh my gosh, you're glistening." What if?
And what if I killed myself?
And what if I literally? What if that was 14th? Right?
No, serious.
What if 13th just happened and now that was 14?
Yeah.
13 happened on my way here, and now this is
And that was
14.
14.
Glistening, glistening.
I
as
said,
in-
what if I fell off my skateboard on the way down here?
No, with my Pacifica.
What if someone almost ran me over on my skateboard, and then you
What?
said that to me?
And then you literally said, "You're glistening." As bitch, it's so fucking hot.
Yeah, it really is.
No
though.
shit. Like literally, I'm like, just act like everything's aight.
Yeah.
I know, just pretend. It's
Yeah.
okay. We can all pretend. I'll pretend. You pretend.
No, literally.
It's all the same. I do it all the time.
No.
That's why have you guys thought about getting Botox? Like, have you thought about getting sweating Botox?
Yes.
Have you tried
Yeah,
them?
No, have you?
No, I really want to.
Because people say, me, I'm like, so they say if you do the top of your head,
Yeah.
you could do the top of your head, your armpits, and then say sometimes a lip flip will make like you won't have sula, like sweaty upper lip.
And I am a victim.
Oh,
Girl.
right now.
My upper
like,
lip. She stays. She stays glistening.
No, right, like she stay like
listening.
She said, not too much on me.
shady bitch counter. Strike one. Strike one, because
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you walk into it, like I don't know.
no, like really in summer, like bitches who love summer don't sweat for real.
I'm like, what I do? Like,
We all
you
look
love
at you.
summer. Like I don't like. I don't love summer. I'm not somebody who sweats, but I will say I have family.
I can't relate. But
I'm like, I just gotta let y'all know what's going on. I do have friends and family though who have done the sweat Botox.
Yeah.
Clears. Like I have like family. Like it runs
Okay,
in my
period.
family.
Good to know.
It's tea.
I really want.
That's
I
what
do
they
want to
say.
try it.
Wait,
I think I'm
I
going
need to
to
try that because I used to use the
sweat blocker wipes, and all they do is dry out your skin, and you're
And
like,
they
and I
smell
feel like I'm
bad.
gonna die.
it fucking hurts so.
It stings,
If you
yeah.
have to, first off, you can't use the face ones. Okay,
No.
this is not Magdalene.
I'm like this.
Guys, signs of a stroke. Can't talk. This is not medically regulated advice. Okay,
No, for real.
Right.
Like,
Wake it up.
dude, like dead ass. Do not do this at home.
No, for
Or
real.
like, bitch, you're about to be in a world of hurt. I'm like, it was Coachella 2016. Like, it was like Coachella 2020 fucking one, and I literally was like. Sav and I went the first time, and I literally got humbled cray cray because I was like, first off, let's say this. When you go to Coachella, right? Like weekend one's all about the party, like the
Yeah.
pre-party. I was like, free alcohol, of course. Like before the festival, of course.
Right.
Drank myself fucking silly, and then you have to do the hell walk, like literally the fucking
trek.
No,
like the
literally.
hydroxy.
I remember the first year we went was when Ariana Grande, or she went, was when Ariana Grande was headlining.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I told her, dude, when we get there, it's a walk. And,
Yes.
and my ex I went with at the time, she was such a cheap ass. She would never pay for those little carts.
You need
You have to pay for the
Like
carts.
I literally be like, sir, please. Like,
I'm like,
you're
just running ahead of everyone. I'm like, party at 6, party at 6.
Yeah.
I work there now.
No,
But
for real. And we got fat shamed on one of them.
we did.
Because
when
we
we went, Drew was like, I'm not fucking walking. And so
Well,
her
let me be
man
clear.
paid for
We
all
did
of
the
them.
walk the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way home, I said, "Hey, fuck that shit. I'd rather not eat. I'm gonna spend my cash on these little carts." Like,
If there is any like stretch of land where there's there's literally like an ecosystem of taxis, I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Right.
like, how are y'all all hella employed? Y'all hella busting it down rims on
Yeah.
your shit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
real.
so the walk
Calf
is long.
muscles go crazy. I'm in there.
Like, I'm like, okay, let me get on.
we
I don't
went
know.
up. My man is also like a terrible, like, what do you call it when you barter?
Yeah.
When you like negotiate, like when you go to the flea market, he's horrible
Need
at
it.
it.
Need
So
them.
you know
Need
how
them
they're
down.
like super like they'll charge you like $100 or
Well,
something
I was
crazy.
gonna say I got scammed.
Yeah, it's
Continue.
and
my
the guy,
God.
like my man went up and he goes, "How many people do you have?" And he's like, "Oh, there's 4 of us." And the guy goes, "Well, for all of you," right? Like, but first before that, he goes, "I'll give you $15." That's my man to him. And then he goes, "Man, I would need more than that for just you by yourself," because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Don't be like that.
Don't
It's
be
fine."
like
And he
that.
goes, "Okay, fine, 30." And the guy was like 50, and then we said, "Okay," and then we got on the car. So I guess it worked, kind of, but like at first he was trying to charge like $150.
cheap.
Yeah.
For 4 people, yeah.
For 4 people, bitch, I got scammed so fucking nasty. Like nasty, freak nasty, bitch. Oh my God. I went, I'm like, the flashbacks to war. This was last year, and bitch, I thought it was so cute wearing a pair of loafers. Like I thought it was so tea, bitch, with my outfit. No, you're not.
Right.
Because I literally was bliss. Okay. I'm like a moving
Shawn
truck.
Mendes again.
I know, like
He's
Shawn
mad at
Mendes,
us
like
again.
he's mad as fuck. Girl, I had blisters, all my blisters. So I was like, let me get one of these taxis. I need to go home. Ask him, like because when we had paid before, Like I didn't even know it was not a set price. That they kind of just like buy.
No, they just make them up on the spot.
So I think the one that I paid to get in with my friends was like 120.
Which is still a lot.
Which is literally
that's crazy.
Scam, but it was like 6 of us. So I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't give a fuck. You could literally, he literally, because I go up to him and I was like, oh, like maybe he'll do it $20 cheaper, like 120. Like, I paid 120 fucking doll hairs.
That's fucking crazy.
Just for me.
That's insane.
Because I was like, don't let these other because he kept trying to like add hella people. And this is what happened. The reason why I was so paranoid is because pretty much there was like a mixed group of people.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 guys and like 2 girls, and the 2 girls just walked off, and then the guys try to walk off and not pay the person.
Yeah, so they're dicking you because they're just gonna run away.
And then I'm like, see, I don't want to be dealing with
no,
people you don't
especially
know.
strangers.
Yeah, like I'm
No
just
way.
like, I don't want to be left with the bill.
No, for real. They're gonna dine and dash me.
100%.
They're gonna dine and dash me for real. And shit won't be funny because it'll be $240.
No, serious.
Like for real. So I was like, fuck it, 120. That's how bad my feet were hurting.
No, he
I'm
literally
with you
saw
on
that.
that.
would've done
You're
that.
so
You're so
me,
real
though.
for that, yeah.
You're honestly day one last year, or the 2 years ago when we went the last time, I wore these boots with my first day one outfit, and I was like, cute. Took my pictures at the house. Before we even got in that car, I ditched them and put literal tennis shoes on, and I was like, fuck a fit, bitch. I am not getting blisters. I'm not walking in these. No way, you can't make me.
Because why
It's
suffer?
crazy.
Like, why
What is
suffer?
the point?
Suffer.
That's why I said, like, if Coachella's fun if they drive you all the way inside,
Yes.
and then take you everywhere where you have a perfect spot and nobody's bothering you or obstructing your view and you can
Yes.
walk, and then someone comes and picks you up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
that's not how the experience goes.
No,
Yeah.
like
Unless you're
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
So
literally.
yeah, it's not very fun for normal people.
No.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
but
tell
you
people,
work
I tell
for
people that about like Fashion Week too. I'm like,
Yes.
it's not nearly as fun as it seems.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel about Coachella. Like it's not nearly. You could go your whole life and never go, and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's
be
just
okay.
like
Real.
Yes, because I'm like, you have to suffer for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But it's like not worth it.
No.
It's like not worth it. Like, I mean, I love Coachella. I'm like a freak ass hoe for Coachella.
I do love it. It's fun.
It's so fun.
Like-
And I love like seeing my friends. Like I literally
too.
feel like I
Yeah.
see like all my divas like East Coast, West Coast.
Yes,
like
that's true.
Like
That's very
everyone's
true.
like
all in
in-
the same weekend is super fun.
Yes,
I get
and it's
that.
like fun as hell. But as soon as I hit campus and literally literally I'm on campus at Coachella campus.
Yeah.
Like Coachella University.
Yeah.
It's not funny now.
I know when
It's
they
true.
say-
As soon as I get there, I go, where did I go?
no, when I wake up,
and I go, but I
day-
love it. But I'm sad.
No.
But I'm having fun.
But I'm having
I
fun.
don't like it.
And
Yeah.
then I look at this is the craziest thing. I don't know why the fuck dead ass it happens every year. They put the chip in me. Like they literally like put the Coachella chip in me. Because tell me why as soon as that shit's over, right? Like I'm bitching and complaining like it's hot, I want like ugh. As soon as it's that week between weekend 2, I'm like, what if I win again?
No, and
You've gone
that's
2 weekends. You've gone to both, right?
Oh yeah.
and that's why I was sitting here listening, like, okay,
Yeah,
but
I
she's
feel
gonna
you
go to
love
both
it.
weekends, so I'm a little confused.
I feel you
that's
love
how
it.
love
No,
it.
like,
Someone's a frequent flyer, so
Like when she gets there, they better be like, Dom, come this way. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, hello?
Well, girl, and I would like literally. I be finessing. Like in the final moments, I'm always
That's
like,
true.
It's always like ninth inning.
Yeah.
like I'm like the
Yeah.
person who's on the ground, like spare change, like looking for the penny that dropped. Like I'm in the depths of Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah,
like
real bad.
meeting someone's like random husband, like please, please give me your ticket. Like that is like literally like I don't know what happens to me, but I literally become a fiend for
Yeah.
Coachella.
right.
And it's so fun.
We had some really silly weird experiences when we went last time too, because we went with Brittany,
Yes.
which was fun.
Oh,
And then
loving that
we
diva.
walked in GA one time with Brittany. What a horrible mistake!
Yeah.
It really felt like
Battle
of
of
the
the
Bastards from Game of Thrones. I'm Jon Snow suffocating under all the bodies.
We're
by
like
myself.
in a line, and like her brother-in-law. So it's like Billy at the front, and then her
Jared
brother-in-law
was
at the
at the
back. And so like
back, yeah.
he's like ex-army. So like Billy, we're
Yes.
like, and it's all women in line behind them, like trekking.
We're,
And
like,
there's,
walking in a
we're,
conga
like,
line,
sneaking
like-
around. It's so scary, and
Yes.
everyone's like fucked up. So they're grabbing her, they're grabbing Brittany, and I was like,
A girl literally grabbed my face and tried to kiss me.
No.
And I've never in my life life, I have never pushed a fan, but when I tell you I said, unhand me, woman. Unhand me, woman.
That is
She tried to kiss me on the lips, like, for real.
I'm glad we were sober though. If we were drunk, it would have been worse.
Oh, that would have been.
Yeah, so I'm glad we were sober.
Well, I said, you're lucky I'm healed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this would have been a different conversation.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah, and then she was like, I'm such a huge fucking fan. And then she just grabbed, and then I said,
Dude.
yeah.
Like,
I don't.
Not
even
very fun.
No.
And it was to go watch Blink 182. Hey, not worth it.
hey,
Not worth it.
No, the
I
Blink
missed
182
DJ
pop-out was
Mustard
great.
for that, so I'm pissed.
No, we missed Metro Boomin to watch Gorillaz.
Oh, that's worse.
Which was a horrible idea.
Hey, that's
Metro
worse.
Boomin wants some more. Like, fucking hell. No, that, whatever, like, possesses people to do that shit,
It's crazy.
it's out of control.
Yeah.
I just can't even like. I can't even step like in one of her shoes. Like I'm hella like, what the fuck? Like genuinely, what the fuck are we talking about? Like genuinely.
I'm
was
like,
nuts.
there's like not a like I talk all this shit, right? Like I'm literally like Cillian Murphy. Like I'm like talking about like all these people that I'm like, if you just
Right.
Give me 5 minutes of your time, I can
Cillian
change your
Murphy
life.
at Coachella.
I would literally be hella sitting there like with my book like like I'm hella like I like haven't even listened to Lady Gaga.
yeah.
Like I don't know, like it's fucking weird. Like,
No, that's literally
it's
I'm
weird.
That fucking Kangol on. They wear
With the cheese whip under it. Yeah.
I'm like,
Hella like this with a cigarette. I'm like, who are you here to see? Like, I don't know. My friend got me a ticket.
wake it up.
Right. No, that part.
No, like if I literally saw like just at name anyone bad, like insert here, like literally like Cillian Murphy, I would literally go to the other, like literally opposite end, like as far as fucking possible.
I agree.
Because I'm like, bitch, it's not even funny no more.
I was kidding, and here you are.
No, literally.
It's not.
When we in 2019, this was like I loved Brockhampton. They were like, and so we were walking, and all of them were together walking past me, and I was all, oh my god! And then they all looked at me, and then I was embarrassed because I was like, what a fucking weirdo thing to say to their face. And Drew was like, let's go say hi. Like I'll introduce, like I'll ask for the picture. And I turned around, and only Kevin had stopped.
Before we were anyone.
Yeah,
at
so
all.
Drew was like, come on, I'll take your picture. So she asked him. He was so nice, and that was right when I forget his solo album that came out where he's smiling on the front of it. It has like peaches and that album.
Yes. No, I'm like Peaches House. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
Arizona Baby. Like, there's a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we took pictures together, and he was so nice. And then I posted it, and then he posted it on his spam, and I was like, oh my god,
You're like,
you're
we're
mad.
up. You're mad.
He took like 3 pictures with other fans before me. I'm like, and you're mad. Anyways, but
You're like, who's mad?
but I was
No,
like
and,
so
like, yeah.
embarrassed. I was like shaking.
No,
but I wasn't like
yeah.
grabbing him.
That's
I
what
just
I'm
was
saying,
so
like-
nice.
too. Like I'd be like,
Yeah.
like how like posting my frozen like Wi-Fi. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, literally.
loving.
So I'm like, I can't even like fix my mind to like understand what would
For real.
possess literally
Possess.
possession.
For
like
real.
the spirit of Shawn Mendes.
No, the spirit of Don Mama.
or Camilla, really.
That was
But,
Don
like,
Julio.
Right.
That was like Don Julio Mendez. Like that's fucking like, serious. I'm like,
Don Julio.
no, that was
Mendes.
something man-made. Like I don't know.
That was literally
I
like
fear.
I was a girl. I would actually throw hands crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'd set up a GoFundMe to bail me out. Cause what?
I know that's really scary.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit's
one of those things
gnarly.
where I've told people before because obviously we're in this industry, so we meet
Yeah.
famous people all the time. Like we see them all the
Yeah.
time. Sometimes they're like when we were on tour, they would ask us like, how do I like become friends with famous people, I guess, or content creators? I don't really know which one they were asking, but I've told them, I'm like, if you ever get the chance to like interact with them, if you're not weird, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just act normal. Like
Yeah.
they're normal because they are.
Because
like,
they are.
And
It's
that's what I
okay.
was saying. Like we say this all the time because
Yeah.
guys, and to this day, I know it's in the stars that like Hassan's gonna like knock on my door one day and be like, "Hey, bitch, my car's broke down."
I
I'll have
saw
to be
him
like,
at
"All right,
Coachella in 2022.
That's like
And this was before I realized I was a lesbian.
Wait,
I was like
wait,
90%
Hassan
lesbian,
Piker?
1%
Yes.
straight.
Hassan Piker?
Yeah.
Wait, no, we saw him the last time we went at the DirecTV party.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
Like,
no, that was
period.
without Brittany. So it was the year before.
Oh, you're right.
But anyways, we saw him and I was like, so like, I'm like, oh my God, what do I do?
Well, because
he's also taller than I thought.
Yeah.
I will
Well,
say
and
that.
and guys, I'm like I don't I'm only using him as an example because we talk shit a lot. We talk shit a lot because he stands for something else. You know what I mean? Like he kind of is in place of like everyone who's bad. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
that. Yeah.
But like I even say with that, and we say it all the time. Like yes, we'll sit here and be like, oh my God, Cillian Murphy. Like I would literally boop 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 scoop boop whatever. But like at the end of the day, mama, like the day that I literally stand toe to toe, I'm gonna be like, girl, what's good? Like like,
Yeah, you
Have
gotta
your own
act
girl
just
was
like
good.
boy, like name Cillian. Like I'm like, put her here. Like what's up?
Yeah, like I told, dap him up. That's what I'm
shit,
saying. That's what you gotta
that's
do.
like- no, that's real shit. 'Cause
I
I'm
told
like,
I
girl,
told Brittany that, or telling Dace that when I met Timothy Chalamet at the SAG Awards. And I know you guys like
and I
Timmy.
wasn't gonna ask if you want to talk about it. Like
I know you guys have talked about Timothy Chalamet on the pod before.
Timothy Chalamet.
I'm like, no, we
literally,
haven't. I'm like, no, we haven't. Like, no, we haven't.
What are you talking about?
I
Well, then,
never
like,
really got
speak.
the hype on him until I watched the first Dune. Like I loved him in Lady Bird. I love him in Little Women, but I was
Right.
like, oh,
You've seen that and you didn't get the hype.
I just thought he was like, oh, he's cute. Then when I saw him in Dune, I was like, no, I need him, but not
Right.
really. But
Not
yeah.
really, but like
it's
in
aura.
the theory.
It's aura.
Yeah.
He has aura. And again, it's like you talk about people and it's all in theory.
Yeah.
Do you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
We're girls, we're being funny.
Thank
Yeah.
you. If
We're
I
being
literally
so
had
weak.
to, which I'm like, I need to hear about this. If I had to meet Timothy though, I'd literally be like, what's up, Nick? Like, I'd be like, okay, gang, like, oh no. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Right, we're twin.
how would you mean the reject? Like,
I'm just like, Drewski. I'm like, Drewski.
because it does give that. Like at the EOD, it's just like, oh, okay,
Don't even
like,
let me meet. No,
that's just deep. That's
No,
just
when
deep.
I met him at the SAG Awards, he was really nice, like super nice, but he was normal, like so fucking normal.
100%.
I did have a lot. The most asked question I got about the entire SAG Awards like deal was how tall he was. Like the most asked question was, did you tell Brittany about this and how tall is he for real?
Wow.
And I can confirm, I think he's like 5'10" if I had to guess.
T.
But I didn't have a heel on. I had a flat shoe and he had like a heeled boot. So that's why he was
Real.
a little bit taller than me.
Wake it up.
Right.
But some people were like, oh my God, he's taller than Drew. Oh my God, he's taller than Drew. That must mean he's so tall. I said, first of all, that's rude.
No.
Using me as gigantor next to him. They're
Like,
like,
well, she's
he's
humongous.
He's making her look normal sized. He must be tall.
Guys.
dwarfing her.
I know when they said that about me and The Rock, I said, you guys need,
Yeah,
you guys are
that's
so
too
mean to me.
much.
Like,
Drew
you guys are so
is
mean to me.
she's petite, and we can barely see her right
Honestly,
now.
when I turn sideways, I disappear.
No, we had to zoom in the camera to like even pick her up. So
Right,
stop.
it's magnified.
No,
I'm just
literally.
like the heightism guys, like the heightism, because I'm like, listen,
The
we're not all
heightism.
5'4", and I can, I'm like, I'm kind of talking like this, like not too much, because like I'm like 5'7.5", so I'm like, I'm not, whatever. Like I know, I see my divas like 5'10", 5'11", 6
Right.
fuck it. But like guys, enough.
Yes.
Like sorry, he was in a naked wolf. Like I don't know what everyone wants us to say.
Sorry, he was
No, but-
literally in a Margiela tabby. Like,
Right.
Every
Bro.
like event that I've ever been to where like i.e. the Wicked premiere, like I'm like I
You
was
were
in like
there.
a-
I thought I saw you.
and we were talking about that.
I talked
because
to
I'm
Maya
like,
about it, yeah.
I literally saw you and I was like, no, dude, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like
I'm pretty sure that's Maya, but she walked away, so I don't know.
No,
I know,
and
she
y'all-
said she didn't want to come up and be like, my friend.
no, exactly. I wanted to be like,
I was like,
hey, y'all
well, we know you
Dom.
too.
Like, I was
Yeah,
like,
Mom, no, I know who you are. That's so funny.
y'all know, like I'm shy as fuck. But like when people come up to me, I'm literally like, like, so I'm like, whatever. But I'm like, even anytime I'm in a room like that where I'm literally like, Arianka, like she walked and I was in a cool, little 3-incher. So I was probably standing, a cool 5'10". Like she literally walked in front of me and I was like, where? Like,
No,
so
she
tiny.
is
everyone's
this
tiny.
big.
Everyone's literally 5'2".
In Hollywood, I've been saying that. That's why I was like in every room. That's why I feel so at home with drag queens.
right.
Because those bitches are always bigger than me. Clock it.
And you have
But-
my all-star lineup. Like every person that you ever have on the pod, we're like, yes. Like I'm like
Another one, thank you.
like, those would be the bitches that I'd be like, man, what was it like working on them? Like I'm hella scared. Like oh my god,
Hella
I know.
scared.
Like I'm literally like, yeah.
That's why he was really nice. And when I initially asked him like what's something you didn't say in your acceptance speech but you wanted to, but you're a professional, at first, and you can kind of see it in the video, he literally went, no. And I was like, nothing? And then he goes, well, I did forget to thank my director. Then he did the PR response, but there was something funny he wanted to say but didn't. And then at the end, they cut the part at the end too when I kind of keyed with him after about Brittany a little bit. But he I was like cracking him up.
Right.
And also one of
I
his
know that's
publicists,
right.
and I'll say this, I don't give a fuck. One of his publicists is like a huge fan of me. And she came up to me, she goes, I fucking love you. Like right before I said, love me enough to let him come talk to me for a second. And then she was
Green
like,
flag.
yeah. And then when she left, she goes, can I take a picture with you? I go, you sure can.
Yeah, make Timmy
Chalamet's
take it
publicist.
while he's holding his SAG
Real
award.
sees
Make him take it.
Can you take this picture?
Real sees real. Like real sees real. Like real sees real.
Can you take this really quick?
And now I have a question, which is, Do you guys have anyone that if they were literally like, we need you to go do a like, I don't know, something that you'd be like, girl, I can't even like you know
too
what I mean? Like I'm
nervous
a
to?
turn to stone type shit.
Honestly, I think the only one was Beyonce, and I did meet her, so like, and that was so hard for me, like to meet her in person because I was so afraid of what I would do. I was like, I feel like if I walk in that door, they're gonna pull a little lever, and then I'm gonna fall through a trap door like Heisman Kronk, you know what I mean?
No, hella.
I'm like, I'm gonna wrong lever my way right out of there.
Literally.
That's iconic. I'm sure she was so sweet.
No, she was so nice. And like, it was funny because when I went to the Sacred Hair launch party, like I had a feeling she was going to be there. I just didn't think I would ever get to meet her, obviously. But then when she was walking around and I like took video of her just walking around the party, I was like, that's enough for me. I can die.
Right.
That's enough for me. That's okay. And then one of the girls that works for the brand who's awesome, she came up and she was like, you two come with me, to me and Brittany. And I told her to come with me and she goes, where are we going? I go, I don't know. So they took us behind this like big ass curtain and we were standing back there and it was just the two of us and we stood in silence. Like we couldn't even talk or formulate thoughts for 30 minutes. Like her and I were standing there going, because I was afraid if I said anything, they'd be like, get this fucking jack off out of here.
She's talking about pooping.
Yeah. Eject this bitch from the party. Yeah. Like, I really thought I was going to ruin all my chances. Like, then I remember at one point I was like, we were kind of making small talk, me and Brittany. And then I go, I'm going to be honest, I didn't hear anything you said because I am panicking. Because if we meet her, I don't know what I'm going to do.
100%.
And then we were both like laughing and kind of crying a little bit. And then while we were standing there, who was it? Oh, it was Alicia. Like... No, Alicia came to stand with us, yes, but for a long time, it was just me and Brittany, just standing there next to each other. No, who left it was like Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson. There were a lot of really famous women leaving from a room that we were standing outside of. And when Taraji walked past us, she goes, whoa, I need a drink when she was walking by.
Stop.
And I was like, period.
Wake it up.
Yeah, I said,
period. Like, wait, where are you going? Like,
and then she like danced her way out of the curtain. And then when she left, I go, dude, I think she's in that room. Because like all the most famous people in the world were just leaving.
Yes.
And I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
I would like literally rip my hair out like strand by strand. Like
it was crazy.
Oh, fuck.
I truly felt like, and then I felt like, I was like, okay, I need to practice what I'm going to say. And this is so annoying, but like, I don't ever get nervous to meet famous people. So this was a new experience for me. Mm-hmm. When I went in the room, I was like, no. And then when I walked in, she said hi to us individually and like said hi. And then when she saw me, she goes, you look amazing to me. And then I was like, ah! Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
That means so
oh my
much,
God, this
Jonas.
whole thing.
No, right.
Please.
You're like, I just
roll out of bed.
You know,
please.
right? Yeah. I'd be like, you, thank you. Like, literally don't even put me in those things. Don't even put. Do you have someone that would like literally like?
I felt like that about Muna for a long time,
Oh,
and then
right,
they came on her show, and I could
Right.
not be in the room with them. I was so uncomfortable.
And you know what's funny is my assistant's a lesbian who's Daison's best friend, and my producer and director of my show is
My
also a
other best
lesbian,
friend,
who's
also
her
a
other
lesbian.
best friend.
Yeah.
And there's some of my best friends. All three of them wore the exact same outfit the day that Muna came. On accident. But it looked like they were like, lesbians unite.
Yeah.
Like they look like the
We're
Power
all
Rangers.
key grips on the set, like carrying the lights around. Like we're all in black, wearing the same outfit.
You have like gaffer's tape
Yeah.
on your belt.
Right, production.
Yeah.
Like, the production trap.
I would say that.
The production trap for real, because those be the baddest bitches for real.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
So,
No, and true.
yeah,
and
Muna
true.
was a good one.
I would say Muna, and then Boy Genius would have probably been a big one. And then we met Lucy Dacus the other night at an Oscar
Elton John
party.
Yeah.
After
And
that,
then,
yeah.
but I was
That was
so
like-
fucked up, I didn't care, and I was like, "Oh my god!" She was like telling me about because her new album comes out, I think, next week, and she was like, "Yeah, my new album's coming out." I was like, "That's crazy! I've never heard of you."
No.
Maybe
Okay,
so
so
are you a
music. Oh, okay.
No, I
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
literally in the back, like trying to scale the wall. Like, literally like scaling the walls, like in the back of that. If you took a video of that conversation, like I'm literally like,
What about you guys?
oh, I already know. But I'm like, you know, when you're so delusional, you're like, I can't even say it because when
They're watching. They're watching.
and then you're watching, and then no. Mine like dead ass would be Frank Ocean for sure, or
Yeah.
Solange. Like
That's a great
Solange
one.
would honestly. maybe even more so Solange, because you know when you just like have someone that you just look at them and you're like, bitch, you are like, you are literally like,
oh yeah, Cranes in the Sky changed my life.
Like
obviously.
I'm like, she's just like larger than life.
No, I feel
That's a good one. That one and Frank Ocean, those are good ones.
Like those two would literally have me like.
Play Black Beatles by Ray Charles.
No, literally, like I feel like if he like were to ask me a question or like literally even if it was just move, bitch, I'd be like, like bro, like
freeze.
Like move out the way, you dumb whore. I can't do that right now because my body lost function. Right?
No, like real as fuck.
What about you, Maya?
Bitch, I'm like, let me go through the Rolodex. My instinct, because I feel the same way. Like, I feel like usually I'm not, well, I don't know, because I haven't really been like challenged too much. But like, I don't usually feel like meeting famous people. I'm like, but me like, two people that come to mind. Number one, Katya. And I don't even think, I'm not worried about it because I think you would give freeze. I worry about it because I'm the type that like, when I'm nervous, I go into like hello, my baby, hello, my baby. Like I mean, hella like, blah, blah. Like I'm like,
lots of talking.
I saw this TikTok and like, you know, whatever, you don't care. Like that's my core. So like, I feel like she would hella be like, like light a match and throw it at me. I'd be like, oh my god, like, I mean, like it's giving that. Wow, white people. Because my second one is, and not even because, like me, 25 though, I'm like, nah, that's gang. But if I saw Harry Styles for real, like if he like looked me in the eyeballs, like I'm just more so nervous about like the 16, 15, 14, you know what I mean? Because in my head I'm like,
you said it's a werewolf inside me.
No, like because I'm like that should be me all the time, like. And I'm like,
Chain me
don't
to
look
the radiator.
tight.
If Harry Styles is in the room.
No, because I'd genuinely be like, we've been to Brisbane. Like, I don't know why everyone's being so weird. Like, we have two at home. Like, it's just like that.
Were you a big directioner? I know Dom was a directioner. Yes, Dom.
I forget that.
No, yeah.
We were
Like
too,
all
yeah.
my freak shit. Like my
Dom was
freak
in
shit.
there.
Like if I saw Zayn,
that's a good one.
IRL, like bitch, I would literally be like, nah, like go ahead. Nah, like for real though, like for
no, but see, like that idea though is like why I genuinely meditate every morning just in fucking case.
Just in
case I saw Zayn, I literally have to hit him with the.
You never know. I hope for his sake he never runs into me.
And I'm like, I like can't even joke about it. Can't even joke.
You said lock up Zayn Malik.
Yeah, no.
I'm leaving the house.
Well, I know he'd be scared when he leaves. Like I'm like, it's okay, baby. Like walk around, girl. Like
looking out for you.
I'm like, hey, we ain't scary.
right.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No, yeah, I was locked in like real fucking nasty.
Yeah.
And I think the real part is I was locked in. I mean, we were all locked in at the same time, obviously, but like I was a very active participant in like Twitter, Wattpad, Tumblr, like that core.
Love that.
And I'm like, when that study comes
Fan
out
fiction,
of just the brain, because that's what got me fucked up. Like I'm looking at Harry, like we know each other. Like like that's
why are you looking at me like you don't know me?
No, exactly. Like I'm like Maya, hello. Like, what are we talking about? We went to
You see him and you're like, you always do this.
No, like I'm like,
you
we
always
literally
do
woke
this.
up in Paris together like 5 times.
We were into
It's so
Italy last
fucking
summer.
weird.
That's crazy.
Type shit.
He said I looked in your green orbs multiple times.
I'm like, these ain't new to me, bitch. No,
I'm like, woo.
but now I'm like, hey,
He
you
said I
know.
gotta chill down my
I'm
spot.
like, that was a deep ass cut. That was a deep.
Well, wake it up.
No,
I know all
literally.
about
I
that.
know them. I know them.
No,
you know?
because I hella know them.
I know their heart. I know their
their
I know you. Like, stop. I know you, babe. Like, I know you.
Babe, saw.
Yeah. So
I know. When we
wait.
met the Jonas Brothers, that was
that was crazy.
so funny because the reason I met them was because I worked with SeatGeek purely so I could get the tickets to their stint on Broadway. I said,
where they were
this
doing a
is
different
me.
album every night. So I was like, do we have to go?
I was like weaponizing my platform for evil, obviously.
you.
For
Gotta
good.
go.
For
Yeah,
good.
so we went to the first night and then
the first two.
the first 2 nights, yeah. And so for my like deal with SeatGeek, I put in a fan made video that the two of us made when we were, how old were we? I was like 11 in it.
13.
Yeah, I was 11 but looked 25, so there's that. But we did it to try and win meet and greet tickets to their concert. It still lives on YouTube. You can't find it; it's privated.
Okay,
but I put
need to
it
see that.
in my ad, and it was like you could see our whole room, like ceiling to floor, Jonas Brother posters, like all over. And there was a part in the video where it says "Welcome to the Jonas Sphere."
Thank
You know I was on Photo Bucket.
Oh
Big
my
time.
God.
Yeah. She was Canva. Photo Bucket.
Photo
Yeah.
bucket.
Bucket.
She was
Touch on
bitch.
picnic a
HTML
lot.
coding.
Get back
Thank
into
you.
it.
Because we
Wake it
we
up.
wrote fan fiction, or I wrote the fan fiction. Daison built the website that we were going to put it on
Thank you. MySpace, yeah.
On
Yeah.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Wake it up.
But I
Yes,
put
yes.
that clip inside my ad, and then the Jonas Brothers team saw it and then asked me if I wanted to come meet them and make content with them, and I was like, "Fucking yeah, obviously."
Yeah.
So when we go and we met them, they were nice, they were cool, tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Little
Minnie
guys.
Mouse.
I'm telling you,
Tiny.
everyone's short. Everyone's short.
They're so small, and it was funny because when we went in,
But not just in height, like
Stature,
in
Like
too.
like framed.
Right.
No, like they're
Yeah.
literally skinny-licious.
right, like they could use that hack where you
'cause you
put
went
the
to the
jeans
Vegas
around
thing,
your
right?
neck.
No.
All of our friends did.
Yes,
though.
yes,
They
yes,
can do
yes.
that, and it works.
What?
I said they're so small they could do that hack where you put the jeans around
Right.
your neck and it works. I said they could do that and it would work. Would that work for a big bitch like me?
No, bitch.
Do I think you're a liar every time you say it works, even for a thick girl? Yeah, I think you're a liar.
I think you're a
There's no.
bold-faced
I
liar.
don't even understand like
The
who said
science?
that. Like who said that?
because I'm like-
There's just no way my neck's as big as this.
There's no way.
I literally am like,
Literally no way.
Yeah, I didn't know I was Jessica. Like I'm Jessica
no, I'm
Rabbit.
literally like, like for a jacket, like,
Like for this, it's more like wrist.
No,
Like,
right,
yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
because some bitches laughing at us to this day. She'll be like, y'all believe that shit? Oh, okay.
Well, and
Like,
then
what?
we've talked about that before on our pod.
Yeah, they
and
tried
then-
to cancel
and
me.
they got mad at us. They were like, "It actually does work," and I was like, "Okay, you're talking to a bitch that's tried a million
okay,
times."
I'm like, so physics, like people who ever, like, I don't know who the fuck, but like, then explain why. Cause like, until
Yeah,
I see,
I need scientific like
Yeah.
proof
Wait.
for real.
Anyways, back to the Jonas Brothers.
Thank you.
When we
Thank you.
met them in the room that we filmed, it was like in a hotel room. But we went in, it was like the three of them and like 5 or 6 of their team members. But it was dead silent. And I'm like you, where like if no one's talking, I'll make
I'll
enough
fill it
conversation.
up.
There could be 50 people in the room, no one's talking. I'll talk.
Yeah.
And I'll make conversation for all of us.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I'm talking to myself, like
Right.
low-key. But I was like, oh my God, it's crazy in here. You guys have music? Oh, the air's on. Oh, like I'm just making conversation about anything and everything. To the point where it felt like they were kind of like, okay, like
Yeah.
watching me like like all by myself.
Yeah,
but I
like,
was
go
like,
off.
my favorite part of filming those kinds of TikToks with famous people, like in those kinds of settings, is that you got about like 3 minutes. Like they're
Right.
like, and when they say 3 minutes, they mean that clock starts the minute you walk in. And so when I'm cutting the audios on TikTok, and then it's like replaying a million times over, it's like,
right.
and I go, good thing it's quiet so you guys can hear me. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm like trying to do it all
no,
fast.
that
Like,
would literally, like, that's,
That would stress me out. Boots.
shit wouldn't even be funny no more.
I don't know.
wouldn't even be
I
like,
just
I'm
don't. And I'm also that girl delusion. Stick with me on this delusion here because I know this is not how this works at all. I'm the kind of girl that's like, if you're gonna be like, you need to have your right foot in and your left foot out, and you need to sit here for 2 minutes. I'm like, just forget it. Because I'm like, if Timothy wants to meet me at Olive Garden, we film like a mukbang and we can like kita, I'll be like, hell yeah. If they were
Yeah.
like, you have 2 minutes, I'd be like, girl, forget it.
Yeah, for real.
I'll be like,
and I even tried outside. Remember, I was like, because I had 2 to film with them, and they gave them like a little PowerPoint that had like my picture on there. It had like my account. Like, this is who she is, and they're showing me the PowerPoint. I'm like, right.
Right.
You guys couldn't have picked a different picture. It's all right. Don't worry about that. No, it's fine. We'll talk about it later. And so I was like, I can only do one if that's like faster. And they were like, no. They want to do both. They want to do both. And the second one was me making them dance for me, which I was like, that was the one I was trying to cut. And then they
Yeah.
were like, no, they want to do them both. They want to do them both. I was like, okay. And then when I went in, it didn't seem like they knew anything about the TikToks that I pitched, but I think they just didn't remember, probably because they're so busy. But like,
Right.
had a blast though.
Yeah.
We had a cake.
100%.
And then so many people were like, did you tell them about the fanfic? And I was like, believe it or not, it didn't come up.
Yeah.
It didn't come
You're
up.
like, and it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as
I
far
would be
as-
like,
and
what
I
are you guys
said,
talking
You
about?
shush.
No, literally.
like, what are y'all talking about? Fucking weird? Like,
That'd be so weird if someone wrote fanfic. That'd be crazy.
but I'm like, people write fanfic about you? Ew. Fucking freaks. Like, what the hell? That's hella scary.
No, I'm like,
That's gag. Jonas Brothers, though, were like,
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
were
like
the
the Old
ones.
Testament. Like,
No,
we can't even
talk
really
about
be
the
having no
original
conversation.
text.
Thank you.
For real.
No,
we
that's the sacred
loved
text.
them.
Wow.
We loved them. Daison was a Joe girl, but that makes sense because she's a lesbian.
right.
Well, Kevin's more for lesbians. I think Joe's like bi girls, but yeah.
That's
I
very
think it depends,
true.
though. Yeah,
Kevin's
that's
like
true.
for show, like in the same way, like Louis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But I always say like bitches who fucked with Louis though, like y'all gonna be happy though.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna get in
I
a good
agree.
relationship because to me
I
that
agree.
gave like you were on something bigger, like you were on some like aura shit. You know what I mean?
I love a
like,
bitch with like vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
no, when a girl's like a Louis girl, like I'm like, no, you the realest bitch I know. Like,
no,
you some
right,
real shit. Like,
right. And I'm
Louis
like,
and
you're
I.
also a lesbian. You're bring your baddest bitch out.
Bring your,
Yeah,
bring
bring
your
your
baddest
baddest
bitch.
bitch.
Bring
Like
your
that
baddest
was
bitch
literally
out.
like Abby Wambach like sister. Like, bitch, that's like
It's funny because Liam was my favorite. I was like, Louis, you can't sing. Liam's talented. I'm in
Yeah,
it.
but
Right.
Liam, especially if you're a Louis girl, but one that wore stripes and
Yeah,
red pants.
the red pants.
wake it up.
That's
Wake that the fuck
Yeah.
up.
You're wearing a Sperry with no sock. with
Right.
no
No
fit.
sock.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I'm like, and you're wearing that because you love Louis or because you like the outfit.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, well, because they were
Feet
spilling
smelling
low key.
horrific.
Abby Wambach, shut the fuck up. That's
The
so
first time
fucking
I saw
funny.
Abby Wambach, that like literally before and after my shit, like in the nastiest fucking way. So much that like I didn't even realize it was like attraction. I just realized that like I was like, I need to either look like that or be with you. Like, and I don't know like what that I still have that dog in me to
Yeah.
this day. Like if I like see someone who's bad as fuck, I literally be like, give me that outfit and give me you.
Yeah.
One or
Like separate.
And
And
I
give me
literally-
whatever's underneath those pants.
whatever's
I'll
underneath.
take it.
Abby Wambach, like the first time I saw her, I literally put like one of those fucking
Yes!
headbands on.
You're so real for that.
like,
Over your
literally-
bangs,
'cause she was
yes.
literally right. Well, I'm
Pre-wrap.
like, I'm like with the 3C hair. I'm like, like literally trying to make like the JB fantasy happen with like
Yes.
3C hair. That baddie changed me for real.
That's a butch
That's
lesbian,
real
and I'm
shit,
into that.
That was Deison with Haley Kiyoko.
Yes. I saw her in Lemonade Mouth, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I want to kiss you or be your friend or be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out both.
Oh, why not all three? Yeah. at the
Or
same
Kano
time.
Los Dos.
No, literally.
Thank you. No, that's like, you name it, that's literally my tea. I'm like, no, I'm like, I don't know what to
No,
do
because
right
I've seen
now.
it in real time. I'm like, why are you adding their clothes to a cart? Like, just send them a like. Like, just send them a like. Like,
No, literally.
I'm like, period.
What is that? What is that?
I get
I'm
it, I get it.
For whatever reason, like, I feel like I need to transform into that for them to like me back.
Like match their aesthetic?
No, literally.
You have to mirror
like,
them?
I literally.
Like, hella looking, meeting them like,
It's like,
Yeah, the Spider-Man meme.
For whatever reason, like, I
like
need
hella
them. and I'm-
tags on your shit still like, this is weird. I don't know. This is like what I would wear. Like, period. Like, it's just like, how do we have the same fit?
Why do we have the same
Tea.
fit?
No, that's tea,
I
though.
don't like. Still
That's
to
tea,
this
though.
day, like I be like, oh, I need that outfit. But really, it's like I
and
need
maybe you too.
Yeah,
It's like
I feel that. I
need
feel that.
you.
No,
That's
that's
why
some real shit
maybe
she
it's
said.
both. When Deison
Yeah.
really loved Lemonade Mouth, I was like, what's going on with this movie?
It's not a good movie.
What's going on with this movie?
I've never even
I
seen
don't.
it.
Yeah, I haven't
You're not
seen
missing
it
out.
either.
You're not
It's
missing
good.
out.
Yeah.
She's
really
a
aren't.
classic though. Like every time I've said that I haven't seen it, like people be like, what? And I'm like, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
feel
She's
like a
like
lot
a
of
Disney
people.
Channel like classic guy.
Right,
Or no? Like,
It's in the Criterion collection of Disney.
And if they did, like I'm like, no, because if they did, like
Put it in there.
y'all, High School Musical,
Yeah.
dude,
It's the best
Yeah.
one, yeah.
holy fucking shit.
Period. Yeah.
I still haven't seen it all the way through.
Which one? All of them?
Like I'm learning.
Two.
That's like hella crazy. That's hella
Well, because Sav hella fucks with High School Musical. And one time, remember, we watched all of them at your house. But for whatever reason, I cannot stay awake during the second one.
You're
best
crazy.
one.
The second one's the
crazy.
best
That's
one.
one.
I love the third one.
I do love the,
The
third one a lot
one's
too.
so good.
Yeah.
The,
The
third
one's
one's
so
good. But the second one
It's
is
got
great.
some. It's
Like,
got a
I
little.
don't-
It's got a little. Like,
yeah, like why
Fancy
like
confusion.
cute devours gorgeous? Like what the
yeah.
like
The
no
second
gorgeous
one
devours
really
cute.
like. It's got a little extra
Yeah.
something to it. You know what I
There's,
mean?
like, Old Bay in
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Damn.
There's sauce in there. I don't know.
Okay, fucking hell.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, no, I need to lock in. I
Yeah.
need to lock in. I just need to like do what's right.
Speaking of, in High School Musical 2, like when Chad and Ryan switch outfits, that's dumb with Abby Wambach.
Right.
She's performing I Don't Dance with
Dumb with Abby Wambach. You switch outfits.
In which you don't even know. I'm like,
I'm
like they switch clothes.
It's like they slept together.
And get this, he's wearing a Kangol.
Yeah.
And look at that, we've looped it back to Cillian
Thank
Murphy.
you.
No, literally was like, I was like,
Milady.
I'm trying to go there. I'm trying to go. Wow.
You know what's funny about High School Musical? I had like a crush on Corbin Bleu when I was a kid.
Right.
And I don't know why I did this. In hindsight, I feel like I did it because I thought that's what people did when they had crushes. But like there was a picture.
Every time you describe stuff like this, it sounds like you're a lesbian.
I
like
know.
when you you're like, I never had crushes growing up, and well, not me. I had 100. They were all boys, and then you're
Yeah.
like, I thought this is what people do. You know, they're
That's
like,
literally
yeah.
why. Like, well, that's why when I talk about it, people get upset with me and they're like, and you're not gay? Like, they get pissed off at me.
No, it's just funny
I
to
know,
hear
it's
that.
ironic. God has a sense of humor. But I folded up a picture of Corbin Bleu and put it in my pillow. Now, did I need to do that? No. Had I ever done that before or after? No.
That's so sweet.
But I did do it because I thought, well, this is what people do when they have crushes,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know what I thought it was gonna do. Maybe I thought it was the power of manifestation.
Well,
but
yeah.
then I remember one time I was going to the bathroom in our childhood home, and one of our childhood friends was at our house, and she like lived with us. She was always with us. And then they found it. Like
She
her,
told me it was in there.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Fuck her. Just kidding. I do love her, and she's a mom now. But her and
Real.
Dace, like she told Dace, and I had that picture in my pillow. And then, mind you, I'm going to the bathroom, minding my business, minding my fucking Corbin Bleu loving business. I'm sitting on the toilet, and then I hear them giggling in the hallway. And then all that Dace does is she slides the picture of Corbin Bleu under the door. That's it. Says nothing. I can hear them laughing, and then she slides the picture under the door, and then I hear them run away. Like I hear their feet slapping on the tile, and I go, right. So all skin folk ain't kinfolk, I guess is my fucking point. I guess my point is sometimes ops live all around me.
Ops
You know what I'm saying?
That
Can
shit,
it be
like,
your
mad
own?
cold.
Could it really be your
That's
own?
mad cold. Like, I'm like,
And it was like purely no joke, no nothing. I can't think of anything meaner. It's just like, you want to explain this to me? That's how it felt.
That is
well, you
like
couldn't even explain. Open the door, they were gone. You're like,
Gave me no chance.
you can defend yourself.
Didn't even give me a chance to fucking defend myself.
Wow.
And I literally was like, I don't even know what that was doing in there. Like me just lying. I'm like, I don't even know. You think you're funny, but I don't know what the fuck that was doing in there.
Wow.
Clearly someone in this house thinks it's funny to put pictures of Corbin Bleu in pillows. Clearly someone finds that funny.
oh my god.
I have nothing to stand on. I'm just
No.
like, I don't even know how that got in there.
No, it's just like,
all
what
folded
the
a million times.
You're like, what the fuck? No, literally, what the fuck?
Who thinks this is funny?
Shawn Mendes.
Again.
The ghost of Shawn.
Oh, like
He
Shawn
always
Mendes, if
doing
you can
shit
hear
like
me.
that.
Shawn Mendes, if you can hear me.
Sorry, Shawn Mendes, if you can
so
hear me.
cute.
That's some sister shit for real. That's some sister shit. But my sister was strict as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
that bitch would not let me like the main character. And I swear to God,
That's
like,
so
You
me
did the
for.
same thing.
Dude,
to me too.
right.
Yeah.
like she had
Because I knew you didn't. I said
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't true to your spirit. She
No,
just
you're
picked
right.
someone.
Yeah.
my
that's
sister would never let me have the main character ever. I think to this day that like conditioned me to be like, all right, second best.
Yeah. Underdog. Yeah.
Low key.
No, because when I'm literally like, wait.
I think
That
they just
low-key
unlocked
unlocked
something.
No,
Because
because
I'm like, wait, hold on. That makes like a
when,
lot of sense.
like if
actually.
I wanted Nat, she'd be like, no, you get Alex. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So I would always just be like, okay, whoever's second.
Me
like,
too. I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
no, like how
I know the two of
I'm
us
like,
were-
oh fuck. Like,
No, but I'm like, that's why older, like, I don't even know what that shit is. But like, my sister was not playing with my ass, and then I'd secretly be like, it's you that I like.
We don't have to tell her.
No,
She doesn't need to know.
literally.
Abby Wambach, she doesn't need to know
No,
about
she
that.
doesn't need to know
Yeah.
about this.
That was literally like Justin Bieber was my first one that I was like, like I was like locked in with.
You said that one's
because my
mine.
sister didn't give a fuck about Justin Bieber for whatever reason.
Right.
Yeah.
We
You're
weren't
a
really
believer.
Bieber girls, were
No,
we?
we liked him, but yeah.
Yeah, we thought he was cool.
I was just, I don't
wasn't
know.
either.
I was like possessed. I
well,
like,
because he had
literally-
that.
Yeah.
He had that. He
had-
did have Riz. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Rizzler.
like-
Yeah.
legitica. Like I'm like, when I think of like what would possess someone to grab someone's face and like try and kiss them,
Yeah.
I would like me 5th grade just found out like new Canadians unlocked. Yeah.
It's funny about Canada. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
Literally,
what the hell?
I'm like, there's a place called Canada and like
I just have to go.
And he from there.
Not JB, bro. I didn't have JB because literally back in the day, like when One Direction and Justin Bieber were at like a years-long turf war, like it was literally like, do you pledge your allegiance here? I was like,
right. It was a real pick a side kind of deal.
It was
pick a.
Like they was like drawing blood, and I was like,
yeah,
I made
we
my
didn't
decision.
really care for Justin Bieber. I think we were older too when Justin Bieber came on the scene, but. I will say I was always like, I don't get the hype. Like I was that type of bitch. Then we went and saw the movie, his like Never Say Never movie.
Right.
When I watched that One Less Lonely Girl thing, I thought to myself, oh, wait a minute.
No, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
Let him cook.
No,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
that was
Let me
genius.
go ahead and rewind that for me. Let me watch it one more time.
Just one.
Yeah, just once.
You loved My Chemical Romance too, right?
We
did
loved
too.
that.
Oh, you both did. Okay. We did too.
Did we do the whole thing, or did we just do my cam? Because I like, I was the bitch at Hot Topic. Like,
No, we
did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was funny because that was my very first concert I ever went to was the Black Parade.
Yeah.
When I was 10.
And Rise Against opened. It was really crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking sick.
you guys literally having all of the sacred texts. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
And what
Yeah.
the fuck
I
about?
tried to get tickets. Man,
I know their new tour. I really want to go.
Yeah, Deison loved
me
Gerard
too.
Way, and I loved Ray Toro, the guitarist.
Thank you.
And can I say, Ray, and this is, I don't know what this says about me personally, because he was 35 when I was 10.
Right.
And I know that
Me
because
like,
I know that because I wrote it down many times as a child. I had never been more convinced in my life that I was going to be with someone than him. He's the only celebrity crush, I swear to God, that I was so convinced. I was like, well, that's my fucking man, obviously.
No, real.
That's my fucking man. Like, it was just, even when I moved on to Nick Jonas, I would always think, yeah, but he's a celebrity.
Ray, don't look over here.
Yeah, but there's something about Ray Toro. I literally was like, and that's my fucking man. Like, every time I saw him, I was like,
Because they
you mean
was...
They had
They
like
was real people, like they was like real as fuck.
Yeah,
like
and
they
like-
were at the cookout for real.
Yeah, they were on some real ass shit. Like,
And I don't know what it was about him. I wrote it on everything. I wrote Mrs. Ray Toro on literally everything.
So
I decorated all.
fucking real.
Something about that. And it was like, he's not Gerard Way. He's not even Mikey, his brother, or Frankie. He's like in last place. But I was like, and that's my fucking man every time I saw him.
Right.
Justice
well,
for
and
Ray
there was
Toro.
something there for you. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's a band. Everybody gets something else. You know what I'm saying? Like we all pick something because Gerard Way. I was like that. Like I was like.
Same. No, I was like,
Wake
but
it
that's
up.
also
Like,
lesbian, so I'm
right,
into that.
right.
No,
Oh,
right.
He perfectly like everything was simply foreshadowing to the kind of men that I'd be into.
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Right,
Like I was
right.
literally like, your hair bleached. I'm like, wait, what'd you say, gorgeous?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. What? Huh? Oh, okay.
You spend a lot of your time at the skate park. wait a minute now.
Oh
Wait
my
a
god!
minute
And
now.
God forbid a man literally holds a guitar. I'm like, put that. No. like I'm like, no.
Get my handcuffs.
I'm like, just kidding.
my
Just kidding. Literally like hella at the concert, like chained up in the back, like this shit bumping.
No, I'm literally like zip tied. I'm like, no, this is bomb as fuck. This is bomb as fuck. Let me go. Let me go.
I'm like, guys, you can trust me. Come on, let me go. Like tight shit.
Dom,
Unfortunately,
what did you like in My Chemical
Unfortunately.
Romance?
No, I was like Gerard down
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
in secret as
Like
fuck
Gerard
because
Day.
my sister was the one who brought, for whatever reason, I got all my CDs from Costco. Like, my parents,
That's a good place to go.
Literally, like I were like cheaper, I guess. Like my parents being cheap as fuck. Like literally every single. But the Black Parade, like literally, my sister brought that shit home, and I was like, give me that. Give me that.
Yeah,
And we
really.
had like we like shared a bathroom, and in our hallway we had a CD player, and we would just like point it towards the bathroom so we could listen to music while we were getting
That's
ready.
so cute.
And that was on like every day
Love
until
it.
like there was
Yeah.
something new in the CD
until
player.
there was something new.
Mama, we all gonna die.
No,
Mama, we meant for the flies.
For the
like,
flies, for the flies.
We loved them. Like that was, and it was funny because our mom was like, both our parents were so supportive of us loving them,
right.
to the point where like we always wore black, we always shopped at Hot Topic, like
Yeah.
Wake
we
it
loved, like
up.
it was like a real phase for us, but it was so fun. It's not a phase. That's how it felt.
No, that's
But
so
it was real
real.
fun.
I think about that all the time. Like my parents, because I hit that like Odd Future X. Like my drug of choice is Pierce the Veil. Like I was like a little in that like newer age team,
Right.
but they literally triple platinum. Like bitch, like y'all, like whatever. Like if I ever like pass out and y'all play that and I don't wake up, it's over. Like y'all can, like I'm serious. And I used to literally get in the car with my dad and be like, oh my god, like listen to this new song, and it's literally like Hell Above by Pierce the Veil, and I'm like. Think about that, because if I was a parent, I would be like, you're going to the ranch. I'd be like, yeah, okay, we're going to Disney. Like, pack your shit.
Too, huh? That's what we also thought. We were like, I can believe, but it's like, how sweet. They're supporting us.
So young.
Especially because our mom took us to the concert. And she took it. And like we wanted to sit close, but obviously like they mosh and everything down there. And I'm 10 and she's 12. So, and we took my other little white friend who she was a bitch. I just made this joke the other day, but like some like rich white girls, no tea, no shade. If you grew up rich and white, no tea, no shade. Not to you, but to the camera.
Wait, what I do?
If you grew up rich and white. They love that movie Burlesque.
Down for whatever reason.
They love that movie. And I don't hate it. I just like,
classic.
there's something about that movie that activates something in there, which is fine. Tea, that's your tea. My girlfriend at the time, like, she was that kind of white girl.
Right.
So like her just coming with us to the concert was so funny because she was never more afraid in her life. Like when she was sitting there, she was like so afraid, and me and Deison are like, hell yeah, like
yeah, brother,
yeah, brother. On the side, it was so fun though. We had a blast.
It was really fun.
Oh my, me literally like getting a memory ball. I'm like, wait, because on like people that I've been to like Starstruck, the one time I've been like literally star the fuck struck, like put me on a polygraph, I'd be like, I don't remember. Was when my parents took me to a Pierce the Veil concert in San Francisco, California. Shout out San Francisco. And we were sitting in a subway, because y'all know that's my heart, the bag. We were sitting at a subway, I'll never forget, because I also saw somebody like shoot up for the first time. Like I literally was like, Dad, what the hell is that?
Lots
like,
of firsts today.
No,
Lots
a lot
of
of firsts. We were sitting in the subway, we were like looking in that direction, because that look out the window and Vic like walks by, and I literally was like,
oh wow.
And my dad was like, oh my God, is that Vic? Dad challenge? Like I literally was like, yes, and we don't want him to know that we're here. Like, I don't even know who that is. He literally walked outside, and he was like, he literally walked outside, he was like, come on, we're getting a picture. And he yelled at him. Oh. He like, Vic! And I was like, I literally was
you
like,
said, Vic, I'm so sorry this man's disturbing you.
I literally was like, do you want me to take care of this guy? Like,
hey, is this guy bothering him?
Literally, he came over with his little headphones, a cool 5'5". Like I literally was in 8th grade. Like, it's so good to meet you. And I just like I was like, put her there. Seriously.
Don't you dare.
No, it's true. I have the picture. And I'm in a blue rhinestone shirt that says like hope, faith, love from Forever 21, whatever. Like whatever, dude.
It has that Paul Frank monkey on it.
I wish, because then I could post it and be like,
Bobby Jack.
I've always been cool. Like if it was Bobby Jack, it was worse. I also wore that shirt to meet Big Time Rush for some reason with blue feathered earrings.
Right.
Thinking I was gonna get chosen. Like I literally was like, I was like, what? Right. Like hey,
you said
like,
feather earring push shaved.
Right.
And you're 13.
Shaved ball feather earrings, like
in mom's lingerie, like what? In my mom's nicest fucking bra.
If they call me back there, just leave me.
Mom, like don't wait up.
That's the realistic, because I literally was like, okay, well, if they pick one of us, just like meet me and my mom. My mom will wait outside. Like she's like, it's what?
No, like literally trying to wear my mom's cutest like fucking bra. Like, it's like going up on this side, but like not the other leg. I'm like, fuck.
And luckily, like my love for Vic was purely like familial. Like I was like king, like deity. Like, do you mind? Like I was literally like,
deity.
Like what can I do? Like, do you need help setting up? Like I don't know. And I literally took that picture, and I remember after my dad was like, hell yeah, like da da da. And I literally was like, what did I speak?
What happened?
Like I literally was like, did he say
I need you to
anything?
recall what happened
literally,
for me.
He was like, yeah, he just said. I was like, save it.
Forget it. You don't know. We'll discuss it at the wedding.
No, I was
later.
like, write it down and then give it to me at my wedding. Like I don't know. No.
When he walks by, you hear that. I can hear the bells by Tracy Turnblad.
I can hear the bells.
She's like, don't you
By
hear
Tracy
them
Turnblad.
chime?
That is sick.
Me like
You to pierce the veil.
no, literally like I was like from the subway like.
Right, that shit got me fucked
No, and that's
up.
King. Like he was singing to me in the suburbs. Like I was like, I hate it here. Slams the room to my own door. Okay, like girl, shut the fuck up. Like
To a door.
Mom, hella full, like off dinner. Like I fucking hate it here. You guys suck. Like oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god.
Hella,
Like
yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cooking. Like, damn, that's fucked up for real. Girls, we needed
well,
this.
no, because I'm literally like, oh y'all still here? Hey, like, what's up? Like
Forgot y'all are
damn.
I'm like, my mic like hella like fell down. So
Oh my gosh. Well, to round things all off, we usually do a neighborhood watch.
Okay.
Which is like, someday you're just like, on the
it could be
watch.
like TV, a
Movie,
movie, a song. It could literally be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
What are you doing? What are you watching in the neighborhood?
Probably Severance. I'm pretty locked in. I haven't watched the one that just came out today.
Okay,
It's like collective.
Everyone
same.
keeps talking about it, and every time I like hear somebody say that, I'm like,
Here's what I will say about it, because it's a hard show to get into. So like
That's
I
what it
recommend TV to
is.
people all the time. So I'm like, Ted Lasso's the best TV show of all time.
Literally.
Everyone will like it. When
See.
people want to see Succession, I go, you got to baby step in there because
Yeah.
it takes a long time. So Severance, like I had to rewatch the first like 4 episodes like 3 different times, because if you're not consistently watching it, you forget what they're doing. But it's
Yeah.
really good.
You just have to pay attention.
Yeah.
I need to like sit down and
Because
study.
I did that with one of the episodes the other day, and I was like, "Fuck." bro.
Yeah, same.
okay.
When you are on your iPad playing Good Pizza.
no, because I was like,
Literally.
can I
My-
play Subway
my 5 to
Surfers while I
9.
watch? Like, what the
Literally,
fuck?
my 5 to 9, like literally have my apron on, like, guys, shit. Well, okay, hold on.
Rewind it.
Shit. I put all this on the fucking pizza,
literally.
like I fucked up. Fucked up the fucking order, for real.
Right now I'm reading Flesh and Fire, the series.
What's the
Series?
It's good. It's really I was reading From Blood and Ash, which is the original series.
Okay,
and then
gag.
this is the one I'm reading now is like a prequel. It's all like fairy smut,
Yeah.
like Greek gods type deal.
It's important.
I will say though, From Blood and Ash, I did have to pause because at almost at certain points, like there was something that happened in the book that literally stressed me out so bad I had to lock my Kindle for a little bit. And then I felt like
Ooh, that's my shit right there.
and I literally was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like when I read it, I was like, lock my Kindle for a second. I need to go stare at
That is
you go touch
my
grass, bitch.
shit right there. When I literally am up at 4 a.m. like spam texting any bitch who has maybe heard of this book, like literally maybe, like when I'm literally like getting support from online, like I'm literally like in the edits, like on TikTok, like, y'all, when this happened, right? When this happened. No, because I don't even, when I read Throne of Glass for the first time, it actually, she had my shit on. Whiplash.
Girl, and you know what's funny? I need to finish Throne of Glass. I've read the first 2.
Okay, see,
and so I need
right.
to finish. Here's why I didn't. I paused it. I didn't DNF it. I paused it.
Yeah.
Solely because it's YA.
Yes.
Which like listen. I'm not a pervert. I don't need the sex. Here's my thing though. When you edge me like that, and then you pan to the fireplace more than once, you lost me.
Hand to the
DNF.
fireplace.
Yes, because it's YA, so they ain't gonna do too much. Which sometimes I need a break. Like sometimes I'm like
No,
you-
that's real. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I need
because-
a good mix. I need a
yeah,
good mix.
because sometimes I'll just be like Kiki, like it'll be like a random Wednesday at 2 p.m. and they're like, and then I put my member in the member.
No, you're real. That's real.
And so that's just the only thing is like sometimes I'm like, damn, like, cleanse my
My
mind.
thing though was
like,
like it was triangle, fucking love triangle, and that's what I'm saying. You're edging me with these 2 men constantly.
Bitch.
See, don't piss me
When
off.
they finally get into it, it's like the door closed, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" The first time they
literally, like,
edged me,
girl,
Like, I'm like-
fuck the noise. This bitch won't even read fucking the
Here's
Bible.
what happened with me. No shade. No
what
shade.
Twilight?
I started A Court of Thorn and Roses, and like, here's
Oh,
my thing is
right.
like, I'm
So did
somebody who's like, Mama, this about to turn into her. Like, I'll literally read that shit and you won't fucking hear. Like, and I say this and everyone's always like, stop. No, dead ass. And I was reading that book and I literally was like, whoa! Like, I literally was like, whoa! And then I got to like the last chapter and they gave me like a pause. Like, it was like when she went home or whatever.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Right.
Are you?
I've read the first one and I'm like about halfway through the second one.
Okay.
Period. She went home for a second and I was like, perfect ending. Perfect ending.
Perfect ending. That was me
Not
with the
too
Summer
much
I
on
Turned
me.
Pretty.
Right.
We talk about that all the time. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Have you guys watched that show?
Yes.
Okay, we love the show. We
Wait,
love the show.
whose team are you?
Yeah, I'm fake. Well, what's
Fake what?
Well, because everyone gets mad when I say
Oh,
I'm.
I don't know the
team,
lore.
We're team Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my fucking girl right
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, don't even play on some bullshit. Y'all are
Yeah.
like team Conrad, team. Bitch, Conrad don't give a fuck if she
Yes.
lives
Mean to her.
And he's mean to her, and I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking bullshit? Like on some fucking team Conrad nonsense.
Yeah.
I agree. We talk about it all the time.
All the time.
I read those books because I loved the show. So I read the books. I read them in like a couple days. They're pretty easy reads. But I read the first 2 and I was like, period. The third one I started reading, I got halfway. It got to a point where something is afoot that I do not like. And I'm not kidding. When the possibility of what I wanted to happen was killed, closed it, didn't finish it.
And that's what the
I
fuck I'm
have my
saying. You are
ending.
literally so fucking
I was
me
like,
for
I
real.
have my
for
ending.
real. For real.
I have it.
Like, if it's about
Don't
to go
need it.
any other way than like the
I don't need to
hero's
read
journey, I'm like, y'all drop me off. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was like, I know what the ending is.
I'm just
her and
sad-
Jeremiah lived happily ever after. I know the ending. Yeah, I got
And
it.
thank you for spilling, because yes, that's what I've been trying to say. Like, it's just like, yes, because see how I read 300 pages and then the ending's not even what I want.
Yeah.
Y'all play in my face too much.
I'm literally like, what?
No,
But I
like,
still
will
have
say,
it in
though,
my
the
bookshelf.
ACOTAR books though, like I did finish. I read them all.
I
And
turned
they're so
up.
good.
I turned
Me
the
too.
fuck up.
I got lit. During
I
those.
turned the
I'll lock in, I'll lock in.
fuck
I have to
up.
too.
I
did
turned
too.
the fuck up.
I'm not even kidding. I was like desperately searching for someone. I recommend Quicksilver if anyone wants. Have you read
Okay,
Quicksilver?
see, that was what I was just
I
about to
recommend that
start.
one, and I was like telling anyone who would listen to me, "Have you read this book?" No, and I felt like Ariel in Little Mermaid when her voice goes in
Right.
that fucking necklace.
Right.
I was like, my voice has been stolen. I can't yap. No
It's
one
just-
wants to hear spoilers. No one wants to talk about it with
No
me.
one's-
All right,
Dude, we don't have to do a book club, because I'm like, if everyone reads it, yes, I'm like there and I'll see it through. But when it's by myself, like I just be having free will too bad.
Y'all play-
Yeah, and they're like,
I'd be like,
I'd rather play good pizza, great pizza.
I
Yeah.
know, that's how she
Thank
is
you.
with the books too, because we've
Yeah.
been trying to read books. At
They're
the same
straight
time.
too. If there was, I know there's some
Yeah.
lesbian elements.
Well,
to
and
it,
I
but
told
yeah.
her too. I was like, "Well, send me Rex then. If you have
Yeah.
really great lesbian books, send them to me."
don't,
I know, and then
so,
I go,
yeah.
"Well, every lesbian book you've told me about, they're riding trains in Bushwick.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great. Anything else?"
Oh my guys,
Anything
wake it up in the
else?
comments, like let us know. You know what I mean?
And then
Like
she
we're
goes,
about to start a reading
"That's
club.
not true." When we were talking about
It's
it,
only
I go,
one book
I
I've
go,
read,
"Aren't
yeah.
you? Didn't you read one recently?" She goes, "One Last Stop." I go, "Yeah, isn't that them about trains?" And she goes,
Yeah.
"Well, yeah, but that's just."
But it's like the last stop, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you're like
She
cheering
swung.
them.
She got off the
There's
train.
one. There's one. Back it up.
Pack it up.
All right, what's my neighborhood watch?
I'm like, is she trying to make a move on me?
Paradise. I started Paradise and I like it.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Okay.
But if you fuck with TV, it's on Hulu. It's tea.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
Sterling K. Brown? Is
Yeah,
that right?
Sterling K.
Okay.
Brown.
Oh, yes.
It's
I've seen
so
it.
good. Okay, I just started it and it's tea.
I love.
What's yours?
Mine is, I don't know if I said this before, but mine is Stardew Valley, y'all. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I started from scratch. Like I've been in the farm, like in a way that like I will say, like the last couple things I've been to, I'd be like, like towards the last like 2 hours, I'm like, like I'm like, okay, bitch, like it's spring. You know what I mean? Like bitch, there's turnips, and I'm really lucky that
There's
that's like a game
turnips.
that's not because there's turnips. I'm lucky that it's not like a real time game like Animal Crossing, because that shit used to piss me the
So
fuck off.
stressful.
When you come home and it's night, and I'm like, what the hell?
I know.
Like, why am I
That's
living
so
in real
funny.
life? Fuck
Your
you.
every waking thought in the real world being controlled by what's
Your
going on
fake
in
game,
Stardew
yeah.
Valley.
And see, that's why I be
That's
saying
so
I don't
real.
want to read Avatar, because I'm literally about to be like, okay, at my grandma's birthday, like, okay. Can,
does anyone
happy
have a charger
birthday
for my Kindle?
No,
Does anyone have a
happy
USB-C?
birthday? Happy birthday! Like, I don't know, like, girl, okay, like, fuck,
Get the cake. Get the
like,
cake.
damn, like, I'm like, woo, like, girl. Anyway, no, Stardew Valley's so back, like, we're so up,
Okay,
and farming's
period.
in, like, I don't know, digital farming, like, I don't
Farming
know.
is so back.
Farming.
I'm like, farming's actually
Farming
very
is here. Farming is
back.
here. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. With all we have going on.
Thank
Farming is
God. I
back.
love sourdough starter, period. Well,
Divas, where can we find you? Where can we? I mean, y'all know.
no, I'm hella like,
y'all know where to find them.
let's pretend that y'all don't. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can find me at Deison Afualo on Instagram and TikTok, and then we have a podcast called Two Idiot Girls that we post every Tuesday.
Thank
so
you.
Yes,
can find us on
that
there, too.
Dom and Maya are both going to come on. We've already decided.
Yeah.
Yes.
Progress.
Anytime.
Obviously.
For
and
free,
you can
yeah.
find me at Drew Afualo on literally everything. Obviously, Two Idiot Girls. And I also have another show called The Comment Section, which is fun too.
Thank
So,
you.
And it's iconic.
T.
So thank you.
I gotta bring
Standing
y'all
at
back.
attention. Standing
Dom
at
for an
attention.
all-star and Maya for the first
Yeah,
time. I
that'd be
love that for us.
cutie,
That would be
yeah.
so great.
Oh my God! Anytime, like I'll literally be in the shot, like grabbing water, like here you go.
like, no,
Whatever y'all
literally,
need, like,
literally.
you know what it is.
Now I gotta bring
Production
the upstairs neighbors.
cosplay. For real.
Thanks for having us.
I
We
know.
love
No,
y'all.
Thanks for
so
coming.
much.
You're so cute.
What a key. Oh my God, anything
Like,
for
thank
y'all.
God
We
we've been
needed
literally
this.
we needed this horribly.
We needed this.
Hashtag we needed this.
Hashtag we needed this down below, y'all.
Hashtag
Like, I
needed
don't know.
this.
But you know what you know.
You know
like,
what's
y'all
tea.
know what we be doing. Shit.
All right.
We'll see you next Wood Day, and we love you guys so much. Goodbye.
Bye.